Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Calderone. It's another edition of Coach's Corner here on UAlbanySports.com. And I really shouldn't say it's just another edition because it's a very special edition. Kentucky Derby edition of the Coach's Corner. Joining us now, he's the head coach of the UAlbany women's lacrosse team, John Battolino, a.k.a. as he's known around the Saratoga Racecourse, Johnny Bats. All right, Johnny, we got the field. The post positions are set. It's going to be another loaded field. Who do you like in the annual Run for the Roses?
Well,
And I know you're an insider, so you got some people in the know.
I have some people in the know. One of them, Mr. Patsy Parada, and another shadowy figure as Mr. Tommy O'Donnell. But you know, based on just some of my other information up there around the garbage can, I would say that I like Creator. Kind of jumps out and is a good value play. I think horses out of Oak Lawn, such as American Pharoah and Smarty Jones.
Sure.
You've heard of them.
Yeah, a little bit.
They're pretty good. He's a son of Tappet. He's been getting better, and he gets through traffic, which I feel is the key to.
We're getting bloodlines here. We're getting all this stuff. See, not that my opinion matters. Like I know Nyquist had a bad trip in the Florida Derby. I think he bounces back and wins the Derby.
I like Nyquist. I just think there's a lot of them. There's money to be made. There's value here in these horses. I mean, there's so many of them. And again, if you a couple exactas or and key on one or two that. Brody's Cause, I also like. I think the length of the Derby, the added distance will really help him. He ran well. He was running stronger at the end of his last race, and I think that the distance is going to help him. And I think he could be in the mix in an exact or triple. So I mean, I think a couple some 4-horse exact.
Well, that's what's always exciting about the Derby too, is because last year obviously American Pharoah was clearly the best horse in all of horse racing, wins the Triple Crown, then goes on and wins the Breeders' Cup Classic and all those things. But what's always funny about the Derby to me is, and you only recognize this or see it in hindsight, but it's like, is it always an accurate measure of the best 3-year-old in that year's crop? Because it's such a loaded field, and you know what I mean?
No, I agree. I mean, even the Florida Derby, a lot of the horses don't run well on that surface, and I think that was true of a couple in this. So, no, I mean it's really wide open, and I just have a couple different tickets, and spread the wealth around, and keep your fingers crossed.
Great breakdown of the Kentucky Derby from UAlbany women's lacrosse head coach John Battolino. Johnny,
Joe.
Good luck,
Pleasure.
sir. And of course, always follow us on Twitter. Give us a like on Facebook. See, we can break down horse racing, maybe next week NASCAR. You never know with Coach's Corner.
Probably not here.
I'm Joe Calderone. Have a great week. We'll see you next time.